Here's one of my favorite tweets of the day. I really love this Pride toy from Target because it implies your dog used to be a homophobe, but is now currently working on it. Hashtag growth. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to FirstReactionTv. My name is J Mart. So today we are going to be talking about the Target controversy with Pride Month coming up. They decided that it was appropriate to sell some questionable things to children. They decided it was a good idea to pander to the left's agenda to push this nonsense just into the general public. They went as far as thinking it was okay to sell bathing suits for transgender boys to tuck their crotch, and they sell crotch tucking bathing suits for boys. And we also can't forget that if your dog is a homophobe, they have that covered as well. So we're going to get into some of the footage that people have been taking inside Target stores, and we're going to be talking about some of the things that are in the stores. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Please hit that like button, comment, let me know what you think of the video, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. Thanks for watching, guys.
A whole collection for Pride. The tucking bathing suit, though, this is something new. I have yet to see a bathing suit that is for tucking because I heard that their new Pride collection was out, so let's take a look. This is a special swimsuit. It is invented for tucking. Live, laugh, lesbian. Are they amoebas? These don't even look like people. Queer. This right here. These are baby clothes. They say that grooming isn't happening, then why are there Pride baby onesies? Trans people will always exist. This is the ugliest shirt I've ever seen. I don't care if you're queer. Why would you wear this? This is ugly. Kids going to a pride parade. You got a little pride skirt for your kid. Super queer. It's like a superpower. Honestly, Target, what is going on? This is pretty disgusting.
This is from Gays Against Groomers on Twitter. This is what you'll find in the kids section of Target. We urge you to take your business elsewhere. They are indoctrinating and grooming them with LGBTQ ideology. It's highly inappropriate and disturbing. We hope there are enough parents out there that will understand how wrong this is and will show them that this garbage will not sell. The only thing these people understand is money. Target deserves the Bud Light treatment. We will work to put the pressure on them. Hashtag Gays Against Groomers. Let's check out the video.
Look at how ridiculous this is. Fucking Target. Pride lights. This is such bullshit. LGBTQ designed sandals for your kids to wear.
Alright, so to play devil's advocate here, there really wasn't anything like absolutely atrocious that stuck out. Obviously, there were the naked men and women with hairy legs and weird shirts with the pronouns, and obviously the crotch tucking. You're going to get the usual, why can't we sell this stuff to kids? There's nothing wrong with this. We should be able to be proud. Yes and no. So while I agree with that you can be proud of yourself and be proud of your life and be proud of who you are, there's a difference between that and being proud of yourself and pandering and pushing things on children, especially whenever it comes to an entire movement that is based around your sexuality. Once again, this is for kids. This isn't adults. We're not talking about Pride Month or Pride parades and everything involving society for adults. We're talking about children that have no idea what their sexuality is. So if they don't know, that means you're forcing yours onto them. This would be extremely weird and creepy if the roles were reversed. This whole thing starts at sexuality. It starts there. You can't be gay unless you're attracted to the opposite sex. You can't be queer unless you're attracted to the opposite sex. So anytime a conversation like this starts, it has to start with sexuality. It has to. There's no way around this. So if I wanted a bunch of little boys or little girls to go in there and I started talking about how They need to be proud of their straight sexual fantasies. It's weird, creepy, and I'd be called the P word, a pedo. Like, you can't do that stuff to kids. It is wrong on so many levels, and the fact that this company is actually pandering to a minority crowd just to get attention, I truly think they do deserve the Bud Light treatment here, because this is pathetic. On top of the clothes and the swimming suits that you can get your child to tuck his crotch, you can also buy Pride books and Pride accessories to go with your new Pride clothes. Target pushes Pride items for babies and kids. The retailer is selling books promoting transgender activism for young children, including Bye Bye Binary and the Pronoun book. Target has launched its latest Pride collection featuring apparel and accessories for babies and young children and adults. The collection includes a t-shirt with the words queer, 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 and a hoodie with the phrase not a phase. Another t-shirt reads homophobia, transphobia can be cured with education. Man, thank goodness for that. We can all teach people to tuck their crotches and wear crotch tucking bathing suits. Thank goodness for education. What would we do without it? Alright, so let's go ahead and check out some other videos and get some other people's opinions on this.
Here we go. My queer year. Here's cards for the gay people in your life. Welcome to Target. The front door is right there. So we are like 10 steps in before there is an entire Pride display for your children to see. Okay, these are like naked people on shirts. I was curious where the straight section is. So like shirts that say like straight pride and like hetero as heck. Super cis, you guys have like, so there's gay clothes, but you have like specific straight clothes for straight people? Bill. Oh, I was just curious where the straight section was. I wanted to buy some gifts for my kids.
Can you not record me, please?
I'm recording her.
Record me.
I'm recording her.
Oh, she's recording me.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm done.
Okay, where's the straight section for straight
And this
kids?
indoctrination of kids, and you're like behind.
Oh, I still wanted to talk to you, sir. You're the manager, right? I still wanted to talk to you. Hello? Still trying to talk to you about this. No? No customer service? None? He's refused to talk to me 5 or 6 times now.
Alright, so after watching this video, I think the next t-shirt I have to get is Super Cis, or Hetero as Heck, because it's pretty funny stuff, and I think it'd make a great shirt. But, all that joking aside, she's obviously making a point. Where's the straight section? And, honestly, I could care less. I could really care less about it. I am not a person that feels like I need my own section. I don't feel like I need a straight section or feel like I need to be included and to be celebrated. I'm not that type of person. So once again, for me, I understand the point she's trying to make here, and it's a valid one. Where's the straight section? But for me personally, this is strictly about the kids. Once again, if this was an adult section in some store, care less. Like, I honestly could really care less. The problem is, it's not that. This is children. Like, they are pushing this stuff on kids as soon as you walk in the front door of Target, and it is promoted towards children. That at its base level is an indoctrination type, man, because once again, we've talked about this at the start of the video. You're talking about sexual identities, and children don't have those yet. So if they don't have them, that means you're using your sexual identity, and you're putting it on kids. Like, it doesn't get any simpler for me than that. And that's where all this crosses the line, and will always cross the line until they back off of the children part of this. Alright, so there's one more video that I want to play for you guys, and it's a different point altogether on what this whole conversation's about, but I think it's a very valid point, and I want you guys to check it out.
Well, isn't this t-shirt ironic? Validation not needed. This is in Target's Pride collection. And it's so funny to me because this entire community's ideology is based off of affirmation, acceptance, and validating their feelings. And here's why. Well, you walk into a store, you'll be greeted with someone with a pin that says respect my pronouns. You know, all the pronouns, the neo-pronouns, pronouns in bio. It's all based off of affirming and validating their feelings. Literally every flag to represent their gender on top of the pronoun list. And then there are numerous days in the year for celebrating transgender visibility, bisexual awareness, asexual, whatever that is. Every single day is represented by some week or day in the calendar. So literally everything is based off of validation. Yet you need a t-shirt that says validation not needed. Make it make sense.
All right, so this is a different conversation in general. This really doesn't have anything to do with the children aspect of this or, you know, indoctrination and that whole conversation. But I think this is a valid point for a lot of what's going on, where it's we don't need validation. We don't need validation from you. We know who we are. We exist. You can't deny our existence, when no one's really trying to do that in the first place. Second, if that was true, if you truly didn't need validation from everybody, you would let someone like, you know, 12-year-old Liam, who wore a shirt to school that said there's only two genders, you would let kids like that have their own beliefs. But because of this woke, bully, extremist crowd, you guys aren't letting people have their own beliefs. You're telling everybody, you must think like this. You must think like me. You must agree that there's 567 genders out there, and you can be whatever you want to be. Men can compete against women, and you have to think that way, or you're a bigot, you're a transphobe, you're this, you're that. You must think exactly like me, and if you don't, you're wrong. That's where we're kind of at right now. And if you have that kind of mindset, you definitely need everybody's validation, and I think this young woman makes a very, very strong argument for that. You have pins, buttons, pronouns. You demand people call you by the right pronouns, and if they don't, they're this, they're that. It's a hate crime. And if you didn't need everybody's validation, you wouldn't be pushing this stuff on other children. You wouldn't be pushing this stuff on other people. You wouldn't be demanding people change their speech. You wouldn't be demanding that women are now called birthing people. That's not really, you know, the validation part doesn't really line up with what your ideology actually is. So it's more of an extremist ideology, which we are all aware of, and we know that by now. So you can wear your pretend, I don't need your validation t-shirt. We all know you do. You need validated every day, every minute, on every hour. And if you don't, you're going to throw a fit. But I really appreciate you guys watching. Please hit that like button. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you haven't subscribed yet, please take a second and hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate you watching, and I appreciate all your guys' support. Thanks, guys.
Because I heard that their new Pride collection was out, so let's take a look. This is a special swimsuit. It is invented for tucking.